there, Mike? Bro, why the Coil Ray be twerking?
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect?
Mike, what time you want me to get?
Alright. So what's the good news? He said the good news is you made a lot. I said what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the.
Alright.
But in front of Bay, you can't negotiate with Drake. You gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage.
In the books.
The mainframe, loosen up your face, baby.
Package the books, Mike. Package the
Sometimes
books.
I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient.
I'm not low.
Once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. Boss. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes
I'm not eating that for you though.
Oh. Men
I got
gon'
on
lie,
purpose,
women
baby.
gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes.
You
Everybody
don't
claim
have
to
a
be great
playbook,
spots.
bitch. You be using my shit.
Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet.
Alright. The nigga don't even look at your plays. I didn't even know what you running. I know how to read. Kayla. Where my baby go, y'all?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Green Bay Packers. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
He ain't really got no 20-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense.
Go back into it.
Now on 2nd and 13, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a gain of 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Rodgers now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Marcus Peters came screaming in on the corner blitz. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
On second down now, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they get their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Is that a good alert, Kate?
After the interception, here's Jackson. Now he'll pull it down. First down and more for Jackson. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Jackson on first down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
48-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Needed on a wide open pass.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And he's got Snead. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one.
Wow.
Jackson's throw on target to Willie Snead. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
But, you know, I want my tight end.
Again, Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from a yard out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Packers nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
A dump underneath to Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Now Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down.
Third down. And 7 yards.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 13 yards, first down Packers.
First down.
Rodgers to throw once more. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. And that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Good. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Jackson from the shotgun. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 32 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And here's Lewis. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
He sends out the screen to Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
You need my screen.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They do go for it. It's Rodgers.
It's the fake out.
Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Now left side on the swing pass. And this one goes no.
All right, what'd you say, Mike?
Back at the 46. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Flushed out right. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Rodgers being chased out left. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Ravens' 9-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones. As the first half is winding down, and the Packers are back within a score.
His kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Crosby, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 32-yard line.
What you think, Mike? Should I do it to him, bro?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
A 29-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. And he'll drop here to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
25-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews.
Got him.
And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep...
They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
Yeah, my 8. I'm giving him
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Smith, the one who brought him down.
The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they work this out past the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
Eluding the pressure right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 37 yards. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage,
got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
Now, I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
On God,
at their own 34.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
I want to hold these
Bad
balls.
enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. The ball comes out, and the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A final return for a Green Bay touchdown.
What? You guys.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it, and you know that's all they discussed. Wow. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Right back to Dobbins on first. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He's going to take him. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one of the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
Like, I don't understand it.
Like,
so up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. The left side completion to Jones. Yeah, he's going to have the Packers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Flushed out right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw again. Rodgers. Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
At the 37-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Will Redmond
call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
A dangerous return man showing it here.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
I'm going to try to stay with like 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
All right, bro.
And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Got 2 minutes.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Not much there, only a yard.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
To throw is Rodgers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Rodgers to throw.
Give me that shit, nigga.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 14.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. But I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
After the interception, here's Jackson, escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it, and he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
I hope he ain't using that safety.
Here's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He uncorks it for Snead. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Got him.
He's going deep for Brown.
Sweet home, Alabama.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ooh, nice.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown.
Why is you quitting? Nigga had 1 minute left, man. Come on now. Okay, shut up. Want a rematch, Caleb? Different teams, though? Mike. Hey, shout out to the 25 people in my live stream. One of y'all might be her boyfriend. I don't care. Tyler, say hey to 25 on my stream. I'm doing some moves. What you talking about? I be lying on Facebook, bro. I be lying on Facebook, bro. Mike, who you want me to get? What up? You want me to get the books?
Number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end.
I play with any. Nah, I ain't.
I buy like 23.
Let me get the Texans. I get the Texans.
And I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill.
What you got on?
Champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for
put
the
your mic
game.
in,
I
bro.
go
You
win
go to
like
sleep,
I'm trained.
see?
I'm prepared
24
for
hour
the
live.
rain, they amazed.
Are you watching Riverdale? Hey, why you get so quiet? Why you get so quiet? What you watching? Why you on Facebook?
Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought.
Delete it right now. Delete it. Deleting your big paragraph to text back. Okay. Come in.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
To kick off for Seattle.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Pulls it in at the 13. Oh, good return up past the 30.
QT on the return. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
This shows me new favorite. I got a quit, Caleb. On God, I got a quit. I ain't got my playbook, bro. On my mama ID. I didn't put multiple D's. On Jesus, I ain't got my offensive playbook, bro. You got to quit.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Yes, my nigga. These folks ain't even got a...
A shotgun snap for Watson. Flush to his right. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 36. Watson now to throw. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins, 36 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Bro, if I ain't got my defense, I'm safe.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, first and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll drop to throw. He'll find Metcalf.
He need to be running
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll roll him out right. Pass incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Vernon Hargreaves with a pick. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Throwing again is Watson. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells, and it'll bring up third down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
This is caught. It's Cooks.
Go ahead. I want to see. Go ahead.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. On second and goal, Watson flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, here's Watson, escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson, and the Texans will extend their lead.
The extra point is...
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Huh? You going ain't it? Did you going tonight?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
To Will Dissly.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They run it with Carson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're putting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now.
It's not sticky. What? Do you know what sticky means?
Touchdown, Seattle.
Nigga, there was no stop and go.
Tyler Lockett, 57 yards. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Pulls it in at the 13. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. This is caught with a catch right side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, Watson. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Finding fouls complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Hey, shout out
they'll
to
contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
They toss it out right to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
Who?
They'll run it with Johnson. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
DJ Reed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Shout out to the Feed the Winning House friends.
Wilson now off the bootleg.
Like it all.
Rolling to his right.
Why?
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Good idea.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
You guys trying to do offense, okay?
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. From the gun, it's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Stop talking.
This is Carson. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now. That's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Brandon Dunn in on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He lets it fly from Lockett. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Tyler Lockett. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Score Texans 21, Seahawks 13. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken from about the 12. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game? And the ball is in. Watson lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this? We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball. So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 43-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation, and he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
First down, Seahawks.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I feel like Russell should go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Buying time to his left. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 24 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, Wilson dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Hey, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
3rd and forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. From his goal line here, Watson. And Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Mike.
Forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Final play of the half. It's Wilson eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Texans.
From the gun, Wilson flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Boy, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown. A sensational one-handed grab of the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Your mama, bitch.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Open man, the tight end fails. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say, the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field? And they find each other for the completion.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a
How'd
ball
you
he would
come
like
all
to
the way
have
down?
back,
Your
and it
safety
lands
was
right in the
already
lap of the
down,
defender
nigga.
from there.
Your
Didn't have very
safety
far
was
to go
already
before he gets to
safe.
the end zone, and he got
This
there in a
nigga was
hurry.
already
Now
there.
Myers for the extra point.
Nigga, I just seen the replay. The nigga was already right there.
And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Seahawks 29, Texans 21. Jason Myers.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Let's go, Taylor.
Taken from about the 12.
Let's go.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Nigga getting the lead one time out of
the
our
Texans
legs.
offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they
lead.
gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious? And this will be caught at the 30.
Let's go. There go your touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston. Darren Fells, 66 yards. And now the Texans are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game.
Conversion.
Deshaun Watson, he's a lot of fun to watch in the pocket, but when he's forced out of the pocket like that, he can make those big plays downfield.
Almost a bad thing when you're pass rushing and you force a Deshaun Watson out of the pocket. He creates extra time. He has the poise to keep his eyes downfield and locate receivers, and it turns into a little bit of a scramble drill for the defensive back. Where is everyone? And Deshaun Watson finds his target for a big, big play.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
First and 10.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
There we go. I'm going to turn these bleachers.
After the sack on 1st down, Watson escaping the pressure right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Seahawk ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. Trying to improvise. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
First down.
It hurts.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Flush to his right. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Throwing again. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety.
They just big.
That brings up third down.
Incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
10 yards to go.
Flushed out right.
I like.
Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Tackle this man.
They still can't get him. And I think the ball's out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Here's Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
Jason Myers.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Rolling to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson now to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Houston, it's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. David Johnson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. And he's able to put it through.
That ties the game.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is DJ Reed returning. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Guess who? J.J. Watt, as he so often does, getting in there to wreak havoc.
22-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
2nd and 10 at the Seahawks.
2nd and 10.
I don't want to hear nobody.
They go to Johnson again. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans have broken the tie.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Here's Reed returning. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
He's taken down.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll run the screen with Carson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Being chased out left. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Now Wilson. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. 3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Here's Wilson on the move to his left. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These 2 teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. They'll roll him out right. He'll run it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Wow.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. He gives it off to Carson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Seahawks.
First throw in overtime now for Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Buying time to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Oh, my God.
They go play action now. Wilson. Flushed out right.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. L.J. Collier showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it. Because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. From the gun on 3rd, Watson escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Less than a yard.
They run. It's Johnson. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it. as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Touchdown. Part of a great game that we got. Special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
What you want to read or something? Yeah. Yeah, bro, I feel like playing with a mobile QB, not a mobile. You can't catch my drill, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee. Rolling thunder, don't hear my cry, don't let elements catch you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coexist. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot, tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could talk to. We're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter. Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drill, can't catch my wave. Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, causing a multitude. Let me quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with them K Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was clutter. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this and jump at the top, always gonna get something. In the middle, gotta stay hunting. Why the rush up for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.